Hello and a big welcome to the channel. I'm the Motorsport Madman, and this is a little bit of an explainer, a little bit of a preview going into the 3 hours of Le Mans special tonight, Viewers' Championship. It's the big one, and I wanted to do a little bit of an explainer now, a little bit of a preview, so that when I go live at 7 o'clock, I can just get straight into the race. I don't have to be messing about explaining who's where, what's what position everyone's in. We can just go live and go 3, 2, 1 and start the race, rather than having this 10-20 minutes of me explaining what the hell is going on, because for people that are not massively into motorsport and have never really seen Le Mans before, it could be extremely confusing if you just jump into the stream tonight and think, where am I? Why am I 46th? And I'm not getting any points out of this, because that is not the case. Everybody is going to get points, and I'll explain why. So we have got 59 drivers in the race. Everyone that has been involved in live chat throughout this season have all been entered, whether you've only popped in for 2 minutes and said hello, or whether you've been in all 12 races and all 12 watch-alongs. You've all been entered into this race, and you've all been split randomly. I've done a little spin the wheel random thing. You've all been randomly split into 3 categories. Category A, Category B and Category C. So there's 20 cars in each, and those are the drivers that you're competing against. So think of it as 3 races going on simultaneously. You've got 20 cars in Category A, 20 cars in Category B, 20 cars in Category C. Now, there is no advantage or disadvantage about being in Category A, about being in any category. All that matters is your position in your category from 1st to 20th. So you've got 20 fast cars, 20 medium pace cars, 20 slower cars. They're not racing against each other. You're only racing against the people in your category. Now, you're all on the track at the same time, so it's a madness in terms of everybody being lapped. Some people, you've got the fast category lapping everybody. You've got the middle category that are being lapped and lapping the slower category, and then you've got the slower category that's being lapped by everybody. So it's a chaos, and that's what makes Le Mans so fun to watch. Well, for me anyway, for proper motorsport fans. So there's a lot going on, but basically you only need to worry about the other 19 people that are in your category. So 20 cars in A, 20 cars in B, 20 cars in C. This is how it's been split up. I've done it randomly. Like I say, there's no advantage to what category you're in. It just splits everyone up. So we've not got the top 10 in the championship in Category A, and then, you know what I mean? Everyone who's at the bottom of the championship bunged in Category C. No, that's not how it's going to work. Everyone's been split up. So this is how it's going to work. There's going to be GT prototypes is Category A, which are the sort of almost on Formula 1 pace. Then we've got GT3s is Category B, which is the cars that I use anyway in the Viewers' Championship. Those are GT3s. I'll be in that category, so I'll be in the middle category. And then there'll be GT4s will be Category C. So like I say, 20 drivers in each, and this is how it's been split up then. It's just better for me to go through this now rather than the stream at 7 p.m. So in Category A, we have got Ernesto, Live Track, CL2, Anto CFC, Daniel Davis, Matty P, Tycho van Laarhoven, Jake Ferris, Suhail Ashraf, Chris Allen, Kim, Developer, Arnold May, Carl, JJ, Raz Vital, Eagle, Football with Brownie, Liam Finn, and JJLFC. So they're all in Category A. You are only racing, if you just heard your name being called out, you are only racing the other names that I've just read out there. So 20 in Category A. The 20 in Category B is myself. We've also got Denise Burns, Sean Tan, Chrissy Ladyweed, Gav's Highlights, Mitch Chapman, Hassan Berjawi, Cat Deprived, David Brown, Flabby G, Barbara Raffaelli, CMZY, Sharik Imran, Ravi Scott, Simon Tilbury, TSC, 777, Salty Dog Hale State, Pancino, Todd of Ramsgate, and Aways. So you guys are all against me in Category B and are all against each other in Category B. So you don't worry about Kim and Carl in Category A or anybody else in Category A. And you don't worry about Category C, which are the names I'm about to read out now. It is basically 3 20-man races going on at the same time, if I've not explained that well enough. I can't do anymore. So that's category B. Category C, which are GT4 cars. These are guys in category C. If you've not heard your name read out so far, you're probably in category C. Well, you're definitely in category C, unless you've never typed a message on this channel, then you're not in the race. But yeah, so everyone in category C is as follows: Alex Covey, Jamza, Dougie, Mars, Lewis Stevenson, Tax, Ivy, Jordan Rothwell, Anthony, Mark Smith, Barry, Windus Mamora, the one, the only Loz, Lee Kime, Samson J. Kumar, Chris Welch, Declan Gray, Suede, Jordan, and Skeleton Josh. So that is how the 59 of you are being split into each different category. Now, another thing, a little small detail, doesn't really matter, but another little thing that I have changed going into this race is your car number, which was previously up till now completely random, your car number will now be the position that you are in the championship. I should have thought of this 6 months ago. I've thought of it now. Better late than never. So your car number, so Kim will be number one car number. It doesn't affect the performance at all, obviously. But it just makes it a little bit easier to know, and especially in this race with 59 of us, well, 60 including me, it's just a little bit of a helping hand. You'll see the name. I think it's like car number, position number, and then the name. So the car number up until now has been completely irrelevant, but just add a little bit of more information to it. So your car number is your championship position. So Kim's number 1, Carl's number 2. I think it's Mitch, number 3, Anthony number 4, Salty Dog number 5, and so on and so forth. So yeah. It just so happens that number 1 and 2 in the championship are in the same category. Kim and Carl are both in category A. But other than that, you know, what else is there to explain? It's a 3-hour race. So normally the Viewers' Championship are 2-hour races. This is going to be a 3-hour race. Now, the time is sped up within the sim. So within the sim, that will be a full 24 hours. So starting at 3 p.m. In the sim, but time sped up. So the first 3/4 hour of the race will be in the daylight, then we'll get sunset, and I reckon there'll be a solid hour and a half through the night before we get sunrise. Probably at mid-race, 2/3 of the way in, you'll probably get sunrise, and then the last hour will be in daylight again. So yeah, it's 24 hours condensed into 3 hours basically. But yeah, obviously, again, I want to state that the stats of everybody within your category, the stats of your AI driver is completely random. So you could be Max Verstappen, you could be Logan Sargent at the back. So that's completely random. What else? That's about it, I think. But I wanted to go through this now, just so that when I go live at 7 p.m. we can just go straight into the race and not have to worry about explaining what's going on. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like I say, 7 p.m. tonight, Viewers Championship Le Mans special, the big one, and it's going to be. The other thing I want to state about this is, it's going to change the championship standings completely. This just blows it right in the air because there's going to be a massive amount of points handed out at the end of this one, because there's going to be 3 people, there's going to be 3 winners, like I said in the community post. If you haven't seen that, I sort of explain it there, but not everyone reads those, so you're more likely to maybe watch a video on it. But yeah, there's going to be 3 winners, so 3 of you are getting 50 points. 3 people are getting 43 points. 3 people are getting 40 points. 3 people. So there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of points getting dished out at the end of this one. So it's really going to change the championship standings, and maybe bring some of those people who are in just outside that top 10, that have been struggling a little bit and have only been a few watch-alongs. You could, 3 of those people could win. 11th, 12th, and 13th in the championship could all win and really boost your position. Then again, if you're at the top, you'll be looking to extend your championship lead. Looking at you, Kim. But yeah, that's how it is. 3 categories and 3 different races going on at the same time. And it's all just merged into one big 60-car melee going through the night. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I've sort of always wanted to do this. Now, the other thing I will say just before I end this is there is a chance that iRacing and the PC or both can't deal with it and the game crashes. Now, that's happened before when I used to do 60 car races at the beginning of the season. I think the first 4 or 5 races were 60 cars, and then the game crashed on like round 4 or 5. Since then, I've only been doing 20, 30 car races because I don't want the game to crash. Now, if that happens, I'll be gutted for a start, especially if it's like 2.5 hours in, game crashes. But what I'm going to say about this is only going to be one attempt. So, because it's not fair to reset everything, and it's taken a good part of the morning, a good portion of my day off to rig this up. So it's one attempt. If the game crashes and the stream dies, we forget it ever existed and we move on to the Hungarian Grand Prix and the next round of the Viewers' Championship after this. I'm having one attempt. If the PC can't deal with it, or if iRacing can't deal with 60 cars on the track at a time, which it may or may not do, then we forget about it and we move on. But it's worth giving it a shot. Hopefully the PC can handle it, and hopefully the game can handle it. And it's a bit of fun, gets everybody involved. And when I say everybody that's typed in chat this season is all in. But yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling on now. Join me at 7 p.m. for round. Well, it's not even a round. It's just a Le Mans special. Join me for the Viewers' Championship Le Mans special, 7 p.m. tonight. You are in the race and you're getting points. Let's go. See you later.